Speak louder. We can't hear you. Please speak louder. Speak slowly. I don't understand what you said. Please speak slowly. Speak a language. That boy can speak 7 different languages. Speak French, German, Italian, etc. I'm sorry, I don't speak French. Does your husband speak Spanish? Can speak something. I can speak German a little. Can you speak Japanese? Learn to speak something. They are learning to speak Korean at evening classes. Speak something fluently.
Speak very well, like a native speaker.
She lived in Paris for 10 years and speaks French fluently. Speak something a little. He told me that he could speak Chinese a little. Speak in English, Spanish, Japanese, etc. Is it okay if we speak in English? Somebody can speak a little French, etc. I can speak a little Italian. I can speak Italian a little. Somebody can speak a few words of German, Greek, etc. My grandfather can speak a few words of Greek. Somebody speaks with a German, French, etc. accent. The man spoke with a strong French accent. Speak at length.
Have a long conversation.
I have spoken to him at length about this problem. Speak briefly.
Have a short conversation.
The Prime Minister spoke briefly to reporters before boarding the plane. Speak to somebody. Speak with somebody. A customer asked to speak to the manager. Can I speak with you for a minute? Speak about something or somebody. Speak of something or somebody. I have never spoken about this to anyone before. Speaking of David, where is he? Can I speak to? I'd like to speak to. Can I speak to you in private? Hello, I'd like to speak to Jack, please. Speaking as a parent, teacher, doctor, etc. Speaking as a parent, I wouldn't want my children outside after 9 o'clock in the evening. Speak highly of somebody or something. Speak well of somebody or something.
Say that you think they are good.
He always speaks very highly of his staff. He spoke well of both job candidates. Speak warmly of somebody or something. Speak fondly of somebody or something.
Speak in a way that shows you like them very much.
They always speaks very warmly of their teacher. She speaks very fondly of her life in New York. Speak ill of somebody.
Say bad things about them.
She never speaks ill of her ex-husband. Speak frankly, candidly, plainly.
Give an honest opinion, even if it upsets people.
Can I speak frankly with you? My boss spoke candidly about his health problems. She spoke plainly about her experiences. Speak freely, openly.
Speak without hiding anything, or without worrying that you will be criticized or punished.
We are all friends here, so please speak freely. He has never spoken openly about his life. Speak to somebody privately. Speak to somebody confidentially. He spoke to the manager privately. Can I speak to you confidentially? Speak on condition of anonymity.
Tell someone something after being promised that your name will remain secret.
She agreed to speak to the reporter only on condition of anonymity. No one spoke a word. Please speak more slowly. I can speak some Korean. Do you speak Greek? Would you mind speaking more slowly, please? Could I speak to you privately? Can I speak to you confidentially? Look at me while I'm speaking. Raise your hand if you want to speak. None of them can speak German. She speaks a few words of Japanese. What language are they speaking in? What language is it they're speaking? What language do you speak at home? Why are you speaking in a whisper? She has a beautiful speaking voice. He lost his ability to speak. The illness left him unable to speak. I don't have a chance to speak to her. I had the opportunity to speak with the president. I saw her in the street, but we didn't speak. We're not speaking to each other at the moment. I know who he is, but we've never spoken. Without speaking, her husband stood up and went out. If he tells Lisa what I said, I'll never speak to him again. Speaking of Rosa, why isn't she here? You can speak freely about anything you like. You must speak loudly and clearly on the stage. They live in Seoul for years and speak Korean fluently. When I arrived in the US, I didn't speak a word of English. I heard someone speaking in the kitchen. The Prime Minister refused to speak to reporters. Nobody dares speak to him while he is angry. Police would like to speak to anyone who saw the incident. You should speak with someone who knows more about the subject. I'll never speak to you again, he said angrily. Everyone speaks very highly of the new manager. I couldn't speak a word of Spanish when I got there. The audience clapped and cheered when he stood up to speak. Speaking of traveling, are you going anywhere exciting this year?